Yeah, now everybody wants a piece of me. Give them time but never let them get the best of me. At the precipice, slinging homegrown recipes. Mistakes, heartbreaks, and a fuckload of THC. You wanna play but ain't committed. Living like this ain't a choice, it's a work ethic. Yeah, he said it. Yeah, I think it's practice what I preach, cause you'll never find nobody better than me. Yeah, raise the bar out of orbit. You can try but can't ignore it. It's growing and all consuming. This is my motherfucking life's movement, and I won't stop till I get that mountain coming to me. Illusion of choice, and this is my decision. Sleeping on me, what the fuck are you thinking? Forget it, I'll do anything when the time's right. We the new breed, it's time to come alive. Legends are mythology. Name's David, I'm the slayer from your prophecy. If Eden don't exist, then I am an anomaly.
Hello, welcome. So I'm just going to show you how to use this pack. So when you download it, you'll get this stuff, which is like, you need to install this font first of all. You don't have to, but it's the Overwatch font and it just works well with everything else, and I've kind of integrated like that font into everything else, so just do it. Install that font, open up Photoshop and open up this customization.psd. This is basically yeah, I was gonna sell this pack, so ignore this. I'm saying please don't leak it. I've worked really hard on it. The least you could do is follow me on Twitch, link in description. Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to come over here and hide this layer. So click the eye symbol there, and you want to just put in your name here. So I'd put like sewer or whatever you want to put, and then you want to go file, save as, and put PNG, and just save it as, I don't know, gameplay overlay. This is basically what your stream will, oh my god, I can't do it. There we go. This is basically what it will do. Is literally your name just above the webcam slightly. And what you do is you'd go into OBS and add a source, or whatever you use to stream. You'd add a image source first, which would be just this, just the gameplay layer, and then above that you would add this one, not that one, this one, which has your name, and in between that, so you'd add this layer first. Sorry, yeah, add this layer first, add your webcam, and then add this layer, so it appears slightly above your webcam, which is really nice. Yeah, so you'd save you wouldn't place that in and save it. You'd save it just like this as a PNG, and then also hide this group, and then this is the just talking layer too. So you'd put your name in here as well, and you can change these if you want. But basically, if you go to scenes, just talking, you do the same thing. You'd add this as a video that plays on loop, and then you'd add your webcam in, and then you'd add this text above it, which has your name, and then chat, and then queue. The queue is quite cool. So if you stream Overwatch, which this is an Overwatch kind of thing, you're bound to be in like queues while you wait, and it's nice to just put your Overwatch queue timer, like your comp queue or quick play, whatever you're doing, which fits exactly the same resolution. You just have to add it as a another game capture or window capture, and then crop it down in OBS and then rescale it. I'll put an example on screen now, and yeah, that's what it's meant to do. Okay, and then once you've yeah, so likewise with this, you just do file, save as, and then PNG as well, and save it somewhere, and then that's the layer you put above the just talking layer. And yeah, that's all the Photoshop stuff done. And then into After Effects, so you'd open up, you'd go into this folder, you'd open up Stinger, oh yikes, and you'd open up this Transition Stinger template. You need these two files. If After Effects isn't detecting where these files are, which it should, you can always do right click this and then click on replace footage or reload footage. If you do replace footage, it'll literally let you search for it. Not sure how reload footage works, but yeah, so you see these little tabs here, change your name here, and render this file. I've hidden all the layers just to make it simpler. So you can go to change your name here, and then you see your name, which is literally your name. Like I said, make sure you have the font installed before you do any of this, and then you can just type in your name. If your real name is very long, you can literally, I don't know, make it smaller. Go onto the little tool here, move it down, or if you want to make it easier to go onto, well, if it's not there, go onto Window, Align, enable it, and then just center it. And then if you go onto render this file and hit play, that's literally it. Pretty simple. Okay, so basically once you've done this with your name thing, you want to come over to here, go to composition, add to render queue. Ignore that. It should look like this, and then go on to this one, QuickTime, format, animation, and this needs to be set to RGB plus alpha, which alpha means the transparent kind of thing. Otherwise it wouldn't be a transparent overlay like transition, and including the colors. And yeah, you can render it. One thing to note is if you render with this, the file size is, I can't even open it, but the file size is like 263 megabytes, which is quite big. Not ideal for like just a transition, but what you can do is find maybe an online like encoder that will convert it to a WebM format, but WebM is like the way to go. If you download the WebM encoder for Adobe Media Encoder, and you have that installed as well, which is kind of good because it works with After Effects, you can literally just click Q in AME, which is the Adobe Media Encoder. You should just have something like this. So you want to click onto this one, H dot or whatever it is, say, it might say something different there, but just click it. And then you want to go onto format and hit WebM. And these are the settings I use, so just copy these. And literally we'll render it out now. It says it's already estimated to be 7 megabytes, which should be easily playable. We'll just render this out now to the desktop. So these renders actually do take a while to render out, so yeah, you've just got to be patient with it, but it'll be good. So yeah, it's done rendering, and you can see how the bitrate's a bit low, but on stream it will look fine, trust me. And yeah, it's doing a like square thing, I've noticed. Like, this is a square. This defo has something to do with the fact that it's compressing it very hard. So that's a bit of a downfall with compression. I mean, the square still looks kind of cool, but if you want the circle, you're better off rendering in After Effects with the animation codec, but that's still going to be 263 megabytes or something, compared to 5.85. Or you could even make these settings a bit better and do some trial and error. But yeah, that's how you get the overlay file for your like transition. Okay, now I'm going to just show you like how I have it set up. So literally in OBS, you go over to here, you click add stinger, and then you can call it whatever, and then you want to browse for it, find it wherever you've like saved it. Yeah, 1000 milliseconds should be right. So just set that to 1000 milliseconds like this. And now if I go to a different like thing, like I don't know, stream ending, there you go. It just seems to work. And then like intermission, it will swap in the background, and there you go, you've got a nice overlay going. So yeah, that's pretty much how you use this thing. Right, so when you add the videos, you want to go to add media source, browse, and then you want to find it in like scenes, and let's say BRB1, add the video. Yeah, you can still see this. It's weird because I'm recording with OBS as well. And you want to make sure it's on loop. If it's not on loop, it will literally disappear. And yeah, and you will see how when this BRI back, like text goes back, it loops quite seamlessly. There you go. That's pretty much it for this like tutorial, I guess. This is a free pack. I'm not really asking for money, but if you want to donate, it'd be greatly appreciated, as I was planning on selling this pack, and it's got a lot more than most free packs do, like animations, panels, everything. I don't need to explain how panels work, I hope. And it's got a lot of like when I mean animation, like this particle effects, they're done with premium plugins and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to donate, that'd be cool. If you can't donate, that's fine. I'm not begging. Don't worry. Don't feel like you need to. And also, in general, just don't feel like you need to. Only if you want to. And also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Zua. I stream Overwatch there, and that would be great if you can just do that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the pack.